Hey, how's it going? If you didn't already know, I'm Gabby, and in this video, we're gonna talk about business English. So this is for you if you're learning English, if you have to deal with clients in English, if you ever go to conferences or networking events, or if you have coworkers or a boss who speaks English, or maybe you're in a university program and you have professors who speak English. These are all situations in which you need business English. So I'm going to share 25 of the top business English vocabulary words, expressions, phrases, idioms. Let's get down to business. Number one is actually 4 different expressions. We have on topic or on track and off topic or off track. So we want to stay on topic in this video so it doesn't get to be too long. We have 25 words and expressions to share. So let's not get off topic. Let's stay on topic for the sake of time. We want to address the issue at hand, which is business English. Number 2 is through the roof. Through the roof means a large amount of change. For example, sales are through the roof, or customer complaints and refund requests are through the roof. Number 3, my train of thought. My train of thought is that to avoid customer refund requests, we should actually have better customer service. So train of thought is a logical progression of ideas. To bank on. Banks are typically reliable institutions. So to bank on means to guess or to think that something is probable. I'm banking on good weather this weekend, so I think I'll go camping. I'm banking on a good return on investment in this marketing initiative. To brush up on means to review. So before you go to a meeting, you may want to brush up on the agenda. To bring to the table is usually used with experience. This guy has 10 years working in our field. He brings so much experience to the table. To table is a verb that means to pause. You know, we're getting off topic, so let's table this right now and talk about it another time, maybe next week. Number 8, off the top of my head means without preparation or research. Off the top of my head, I would say that 9 out of 10 people love Go Natural English, but I didn't do a study. I don't have conclusive data about that. 9, left field or out of left field means something unexpected. So when our boss fired John, it was totally out of left field. Nobody expected it. To think outside the box is to think creatively because the box is the standard. To think outside the box is to be more creative. Next, bring me up to speed means give me an executive summary or a quick review of a topic. Before our meeting, could you bring me up to speed on how our associates are doing? Number 12, to touch base means to connect with someone or reconnect with that person. You know, hey, I really enjoyed having coffee with you today. Let's touch base again next week. Or I need more information. Could we touch base on that topic next week? Number 13, similarly, to reach out means to connect with someone. But it could be someone who you don't know yet. It could also be someone who you do know, but it's a bit more of an effort, whereas to touch base is something a bit more casual. They're quite similar though. So I'd like to reach out and ask for your advice on my new job offer. It's really important to me. So they're similar, but a little bit different. To touch base is always with someone you already know, whereas to reach out could be someone who you don't know yet. Number 14, keep me in the loop. To be in the loop means that you're well informed. So please keep me informed. Please keep me in the loop. Number 15, at the end of the day, what really matters is that our business is making a profit. So at the end of the day means finally or in conclusion, what is most important. Number 16, to make ends meet means to break even. I'm making enough money from my paycheck that I'm making ends meet. I'm paying my bills, my rent, paying for food and basic necessities. I'm making ends meet. Number 17, to be on the same page means that you are understanding of one another. We're on the same page here. We understand each other. And to be on the same page also means that you agree with that person. Yes, we're on the same page. We can close the deal next week. Number 18, to zero in on. To zero in on means to focus on a very specific topic. Let's zero in on our performance this month. Number 19, to run something by someone means to ask, perhaps to ask for permission to do something. Hey, before we change this presentation, let's just run it by our boss. Number 20, similarly, to sign off on means to get permission. So before we change this presentation, let's have our boss sign off on it. To sign off on could literally be to sign a contract, but it can also be figuratively to get permission to do something. Number 21, to put on the back burner. Think of a stove or a range. When you put a pot on the back burner, it's to let it simmer or perhaps just let it cool down. So it's not your main focus. So let's put this topic on the back burner until next month. It's not so important. Number 22, calling the shots. Well, John's the boss, but Mary really calls all the shots. She's actually in charge. To call the shots means to actually decide and to give direction. 23, in a nutshell means in summary. 24, off the cuff. This is a cuff, but off the cuff means something that is spontaneous. It's similar to off the top of my head. So an off-the-cuff kind of statement is something that's not very planned. And finally, maybe something that you do when you need to answer something that you weren't really prepared to answer is to wing it. If you have a presentation and someone asks you questions at the end of it, you may need to wing it, which is to just do your best to improvise, to wing it. So I'm not so prepared for this presentation, but I'll just wing it. It'll be fine. So there you have it, 25 vocabulary words, phrases, idioms, expressions that will help you in a business English setting. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure that you come to gonaturalenglish.com and you join my email list so you can get our best free lessons right in your email inbox. It's free to sign up. You can click right over there. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in your inbox. Bye for now.